Michelle and I have come to the World Showcase, and we're going to show you our favorites. So come along with us. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle and I are here at the World Showcase today to show you some of our favorite parts of each and every World Showcase pavilion. Sometimes we'll match and sometimes we won't. But we'll see what happens. We're gonna just basically do a quick run through of each of the 11 countries and let you know what our favorite parts of each one is. So here we go. We have come to the Mexico Pavilion, and I can tell you unequivocally, and I don't even have to say it, that our very favorite thing in all of the Mexico Pavilion is La Cava del Tequila. Best place to get a drink in all of Mexico. And pretty much the World Showcase.
Yeah.
Here we go. By the way, we always like to come in here and work with our favorite hostess, Dinora. She's amazing. Michelle got her Crystal Inferno, and I got the Dinora Special. I asked Dinora what her favorite thing is, and she just like, I said, I make this drink with mezcal and keep it light, keep it refreshing, give it a little heat. And she was right, it's got some heat to it. I wouldn't say a little, it has a lot, but I like it though. So, cheers. Cheers. All right, Michelle, we've come to Norway. What am I supposed to say? What's my favorite thing here?
You can choose your own. Mine is frozen.
Frozen pretty much is the thing here. I know a lot of people really like Kringle Bakery and they like Askershu's Row Banquet Hall, but frozen.
Yep.
It's pretty much frozen. Norway's really a lot of fun. They have a really good selection of beer. This Royal Sommerhus is a lot of fun. Meeting the princesses. Right now, Frozen's wait's a little long for us, but we may go on it, we may not. We're just trying to decide. Michelle and I have come to the China Pavilion. Michelle, what did you just say your favorite thing is? We were just discussing it.
This pavilion is nothing more than a photo op to me. It's very cool to look at, but there's nothing here that I ever really stopped for.
I can totally see where she's coming from with that. I mean, I do like the store. I think the store is probably my favorite part of it. It's just, it's very eclectic. And I like that. It has like all those, like the Chinese flavored Lay's potato chips, some of which are rather out of my taste profile, but you know, still sounds like fun. And yeah, this pavilion is, for Michelle, it's just a photo op. For me, I just like looking through the store. The reflections of China is really cool. The 360 video, but it's a little outdated, so it's kind of like dropped off my list of favorite things. So I'm gonna say the store. Michelle's gonna say
Photo op.
Photo op. All right, moving on. We're gonna skip the outpost because it's not really a country, but the outpost is, it's got those drums. Okay, we're now in Germany. Michelle, what's your favorite thing?
I like the shopping here. Between the Christmas ornaments and the glass stuff, the handcrafted glass decorations. And
one of my favorite restaurants in all of EPCOT is here. My favorite here is the Biergarten. I love the Biergarten. It was the first place I ever bought a beer at the age of 21. I bought a liter of beer and enjoyed it. And that was, you know, many years ago. But the Biergarten restaurant here is so good. Food's great. I drag Michelle there all the time. It has live music. The polka band's great. But yeah, that's one of our favorites. One of my favorites. And Michelle's favorite is definitely the shopping. We always go into the glass shop. In fact, we're gonna go right now. I mean, here in the Glaskunst, you can get the $79,000 Spaceship Earth. I'm 100% behind that. Michelle and I have come to Italy. And for the both of us, it's relatively simple. It's via Napoli. See? I mean, pizza. It's such good food, though. They have great calamari, too, which Michelle's like, whatever. But they have great pizza. She always gets the prosciutto and melon, which is the one that has cantaloupe on it, right? Prosciutto and cantaloupe and arugula. It's a vegetable. And I usually get the meat lovers or just a pepperoni pizza. I just love the pepperoni. They have the perfect pepperoni, cooks into a little cup. It's in the back. It's like behind my head. We just did another review of that, bringing my sister, who's a vegetarian, and she loved it. She was raving about it, actually. She's like, I can't believe this was so good. So just understand that right now there's a little bit of construction going on. They have the tower from Florence covered up as they do some work on it. But yeah, via Napoli. Great place here in Italy. Michelle and I have come to the American Adventure. Now, while technically not a pavilion, because it was supposed to not outshine the other countries, because we're in America, however, the answer is simple here. Voices of Liberty. Like, we didn't even rehearse this. Like, Voices of Liberty, they're incredible. Especially the group that they became, which is Voctive. We love them. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out their albums. You can get them on Spotify. You can get them on Apple Music. You can get them all over the place. Just check out Voices of Liberty. The arrangements are incredible. Their harmonizations are unusual, but work perfectly. Yeah, Voices of Liberty, 100% worth it. They go on right before the American Adventure Show, which is also cool. If you want to go America at the end of it, like, it's a really good way. And like, America. Sorry, I get a little stuck in the moment. But 100% I recommend, if you can catch a show, Voices of Liberty, do it. 100% worth your time. That was fortuitous. Michelle and I came to the pavilion to talk about our favorite thing, and there they were, singing.
Our last performance of the day.
Yeah, the last performance of the day. We just happened to catch it, so you got to see it too. So moving on to Japan. So it's pretty simple here in Japan for both of us. Yeah, it's Matsuriza, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Taiko drummers, just incredible, and they've been here forever. Almost as long as Mariachi Cobre, which I do love, but sorry, La Cava wins over Mexico. But yeah, Matsuriza, just so incredible to watch. The athleticism that's needed to play taiko drumming is missed by most people. Yeah, I mean, the woman who's been running it, you can tell how fit she is. Yeah, it's nuts. So, yeah, Matsuriza, definitely the best part of Japan Pavilion. Moving on to Morocco. So we're in Morocco. We're actually back in the restaurant Marrakesh, doing pretty much the only thing that Morocco has. And it's not for everybody. Now, I will say it's my favorite thing because it's pretty much the only thing that Morocco has. But the annual Passholder Lounge, where I can get water and snacks and sit in the air conditioning on actual comfy seats, that works for me. See what Michelle thinks. I'm pretty sure she's going to say the same thing. I wish Morocco would figure it out, because they used to be a lot more bustling than it is. There was a great group called Moroccan. I would have said them if they still existed, but they don't. So I have to say, with the amazing tile work, the Moroccan annual Passholder Lounge is my favorite thing of Morocco right now.
Yeah, I would have to say the same thing. We ate at this restaurant once many years ago, and I think it was the worst meal I've ever had in my life. At least worse on property. It was not good. So this very lackluster lounge is actually an improvement of what it once was, but yeah, it's kind of a shame that this pavilion doesn't have much of anything going on anymore.
Especially since this used to be sponsored by the Kingdom of Morocco, and it just isn't anymore. There's a photo pass opportunity. I don't know if we'll partake in it, but we're at least enjoying the cold water and air conditioning. So yeah, All right, Michelle and I have come to France. What's your favorite thing in France, Michelle?
I kind of have two things. I always like getting the photo here because it's a great backdrop.
Yeah, it is it's a well-themed area. Yeah, it's well-themed.
But I also like the ride. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is going to be currently my favorite thing about it. But L'Artisan de Glace, which is the ice cream place, that place is really good. The brioche ice cream sandwich there is tempting to put it at number one for me. However, I will say that the addition of Remy's is pretty good. They also have one of the best bathrooms on property back there. It's not as popular because most people don't see it because they're at Remy's and they don't really see the bathroom, so it works out. But it's lovely here. The sing-along's fun. It's weird with the retelling where they have LeFou being like the mastermind behind the whole thing. Whatever, revisionist history, I guess. But the land itself is themed really, really well. And they do have a consistent festival booth here with the cheese bread. I know that Michelle really loves that. But Remy's is probably going to be our favorite thing here. And right now we're trying to decide we're going to go on it, but the waits are pretty long today. Hello from England. Wasn't very hard to get to the UK from France for some reason. It was, just like across the channel.
Very short trip.
Very short trip. So, favorite thing in UK Pavilion?
If you can't tell, I'm a bit of a fan of Alice in Wonderland, and that's where I can often find merchandise.
Usually at the shops that are next to Twinings, not the sportsman shops.
No.
Yeah, no. You want to go into the shops next to Twinings there. Those are where you find most of the Alice in Wonderland. For me, it's Rose and Crown, because one of the things I like to treat myself with is I usually like to buy myself a Macallan Scotch. I am a Scotch drinker. I'm a brown alcohol drinker, and I have a affinity for Macallan, and they will often pour me a double and not charge me for the double. Don't tell anybody. Oh wait, but yeah, I've ordered it, and you've witnessed it. I've ordered it a double, and they charge me for a single. And I love Macallan Scotch and Rose and Crown Pub. It's a great place. I actually like the food there too. We've been there a few times, and it's consistent. It's English pub fare, very good. UK is very good. Now we have one last country to visit. I think I know what our answer is though. Here we go. All right, Michelle and I have come to Canada, our last pavilion. Now, we did the correct way around it. We started in Mexico, we ended in Canada. If you do it the other way, there's something wrong with you. Anyway, it's pretty simple. What do we both like here?
Cheese soup.
Cheese soup. That's the best thing. Cheese soup, AKA Le Cellier Steakhouse. Cellier Steakhouse is great. We have a reservation here later this week. Great place to get dinner. Fantastic. Best steaks on property. I love Yachtsman Steakhouse. I've done many reviews there too. But yeah, the cheese soup at Le Cellier, 100% worth the money, right? Yeah, so the best thing on Canada, Le Cellier Steakhouse. Now, the Canada Far and Wide is fun now that they've updated it, which probably would help China if they updated it like Canada did. But, Le Cellier still wins. So there you have it, folks. As the World Showcase fades away in the distance as we walk away from Canada, there's our list of everything that we think is great in the World Showcase. There's lots of really cool stuff. It shouldn't be missed. You shouldn't skip it. Do the World Showcase. Don't just get drunk in it. Michelle just reacted to that one. We're not drink around the world people. We do enjoy an adult beverage, but some of the drink around the world people make some bad choices. And so we don't want to be a part of that. Anyway, we are in the process of working our way out of EPCOT, and we've hoped you've enjoyed our little tour of what we think is amazing in World Showcase. Anyway, we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon, so we say, see you bye, world travelers.